to.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, we're calling the Public Safety Committee meeting to order. It's December 1st, 2025 at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. I'm gonna do a roll call. Carlos Andres,
He's on his way.
Nancy Rogers here. Johnny Torres,
Not here yet.
yeah. Darwin Villavicencio,
Not here yet. They both should be on their way.
Giancarlo Rodriguez,
Here.
Luis Lopez. It's my place, George.
Here. Okay, so
Okay,
now
let
go
the
to,
record show that we have quorum
go to number 5.
and we are going to.
Just have forms you could go
All right,
Oh.
on the regular.
Okay. Okay, we could
We
do
could do motions.
motions now because we have a form, so we can go to
and
number 3.
let the record show that Officer Amador has just arrived. After doing door duty.
We don't know number 3, so we could skip it because we don't know what he's gonna do
Okay, order of business.
So we can
referrals,
just say no
additions.
order of business if there's no order of business.
at the moment. Okay. So no order of business at the moment because we don't know what he's gonna do.
Order of business deferrals, additions and deletions, we are going to table until the chair gets here. Adoption of 10/28/25 meeting minutes. We can take a vote on that. Has everybody had a chance to read the minutes? And does someone want to make a motion to adopt the minutes? And then we'll need a second.
I'll make a move.
Okay, motion by George,
I'll go ahead and second that.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Okay, any public comments?
Yes, we have one on Zoom user. I'm asking you to unmute.
Do we know who it is?
It looks like it's Kimberly.
Oh.
Hi, it's not letting me open my video.
Offer,
What's
I'll turn it on though,
What's
since I know
Kimberly's last name?
Trellis.
Video disabled by host.
I'll turn it on for you.
Okay.
There you go, you should be able to start it.
Can you repeat the last name again?
It looked like Trellis. It was
Sure.
Trellis.
Trellis, Trelles. Hello, everybody. Hello, my friend. I just wanted to give a quick public comment. Hello. Hi, I just wanted to invite you all. I know you guys are super passionate about the town, about our residents. You guys do an amazing job with every event that you guys put together. Unrelated to an actual event, but I've put together this initiative called the Miami Lakes Local Lotto, and it's all about supporting shopping and dining locally in the town of Miami Lakes. So small businesses, I don't know if you've heard, but we're struggling. We're struggling. Our costs, our rents, are not getting lower. Our costs are rising and people are spending less. And it's very easy for people just to add to cart, everything, Amazon, 2-day shipping. And I really wanted to make sure that, we are supporting each other this holiday season. So that's why I created this. If you're going to go out to eat, it's, pick a Miami Lakes restaurant. If you're going to purchase a gift card, get it from one of the shops that are here on the Lotto card. I say it as a business owner myself, without having to beg for people to come to my store, but, we're not seeing the foot traffic. So that's why I created this program. I hope that it does help our neighbors. So yeah, I just want, for any of you that are not aware of the Miami Lakes Local Lotto, I invite you to go to mylocallotto.com. See all the participating businesses. I have them right here in the background, but I don't know if you could see it. That's small. So if you visit mylocallotto.com, it will show you all the participating Miami Lakes businesses. Do you guys have any questions for me?
I do. Thank you for taking your time to sit in our meeting here for the public comment section. I guess my question to you is, has the EDC, have they done anything with this local lotto? Are they involved with helping you promote it?
So they are promoting it. They just don't have their EDC logo specifically on it, just because we had some back and forth with the town attorneys. But they are promoting it. Yes.
Okay, all right, so.
As well as the chamber. So this is backed up by the chamber, the grant companies, and the E EDC.
Got it. Okay, so then as far as that, what we can do as a committee, we can, as residents of the town, participate, right? So, tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell your, business associates, to participate. It's a great cause, to support our our local businesses. We're very passionate about it. I think you and I were communicating yesterday. We're going to actually review Gani, our videographer, is actually with us today. And part of our holiday safety tips was actually filmed on Main Street, to bring exposure to Main Street. So you definitely have my support. I'm a little late to the game.
That's
I'm
okay.
So
That's okay. We have till January 7th.
we are playing. We're gonna do this.
Thank
And-
you. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing.
no,
Everything
thank
that you
you.
guys do is a success, and I'm here for it.
No, thank you so much. I appreciate you putting this together for our small businesses. And again, Nancy, come on, pick that up. It's really a nice.
Get a free lotto card.
Yeah, and you can just go and it's like they're playing Monopoly. Put stickers on it from different places you shop at. So it's really neat.
Oh,
Most of the places you go to anyways, so it's free to do.
Yeah, so you can pick it up. You can all those places that she has there that you can pick up the card there, like Firehouse Subs, 1910, like Snow Jewelers, for the holidays.
It's rather small, so
Yeah.
it's hard for me to say.
Yeah, but
Okay, got it.
yeah. So they all have it there. I mean, an easy one is Pizza Scene. I go to Pizza Scene, once every 2 weeks. Yeah. So make sure BB's Bakehouse, George, there's a lot for public safety committee. So these are a lot of the people that we've seen in our events that have sponsored them, right? So this is a good way to get back.
What's her store?
Her story is she's actually the one that is doing this.
Right.
Yeah, the
she's-
Trellis Cottage.
Yeah,
Okay.
Trellis Cottage. She's has really cool Miami Lakes attire, Cheese May attire. I love it. And she's actually going to be one of our sponsors and very involved in the 25th anniversary celebration that we're having December 6th, this Saturday, from 4 to 8 in Veterans Park.
Yep, we'll have all your Miami Lakes inspired merch there.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Good
you,
stuff.
guys.
Thank you, Kimberly. All right, do we have anybody else from public comments?
Nope, and I'm in person.
And
Let me
let the
check.
record show
Yeah.
who showed up.
That's what I was gonna say. Let the record show that Carlos Andres and Darwin Villavicencio have arrived.
Yeah, so just so the committee knows, I did get a text from Mr. Johnny Torres that he had a work emergency.
Okay.
So it's obviously an excused absence. So that is he's excused. Now, just to if the committee allows me to, I would like to open up the order of business again. Do I have a second? Second.
Yes.
Okay, so we have CA and Mr. Darwin Villavicencio opened it up. So committee, I would like to move the holiday safety tips. If we can move that all the way up to 7A. Okay, so now it's 7E. Let's just move it up to 7A, okay? Because we have Gani with us today that will be showing that. So I want to have him present the video to us after these special presentations. Okay,
You need a motion.
all in favor, say aye.
Uh-huh.
Aye. Okay, passes anonymously. Any against? I guess I should have asked that before I said it, everything passed. Okay, now that we're here, I guess, Vice Chair, the minutes were approved?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, were there any exceptions to the minutes?
None.
No. Okay, excellent. Okay, so
Does everybody have a copy? I know some people just came in and I want to make sure everybody's got a copy.
Yes, it's a touch.
Okay, thank you.
okay, wonderful. Okay, so I guess moving on to our special presentations, Darwin, anything from the fire department?
No,
Okay. Deputy Amador, always good to see you, sir.
Hello, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We hope everyone had a good time and ate a lot of turkey.
Yes, we're here.
And we're here, we're back.
Back? Filled with turkey.
Oh, and Happy New Year because December just, is gonna fly by. Happy New Year already, guys.
No, don't do that to us, please.
So I was able to get stats through another program that we were working on and I was able to get the stats that
Did you say cats?
stats, the statistics. So, I am very happy to announce that we didn't have any homicides last year and we didn't have any this year.
Wow, it's wonderful news.
For robberies, we had 4, we had 2 this year, so half by half.
Okay,
Auto thefts, we had 73 and this year we had 39.
wow.
So
That's
basically
wild.
half also. Yeah, no, these stats are ridiculous. Commercial burglary, we had 4, we had 1 the whole year. Residential burglary, we had 5, which 5 is super low already. We had 1 the whole year. Again, these numbers are ridiculous. Burglary to vehicles, we had 106 and we had 80 this year. So we don't want any crime, but if burglary to vehicles, that is something that we can mitigate by locking the doors. Is the highest problem that we have. We're doing very good.
Yeah.
We're doing very, very, very good.
That's wonderful, stats. I mean, this is, again, we say this, every regular council meeting, but this is the, commitment to our men in brown, women in brown as well, that are out there, actively, being involved in our community via the neighborhood bike, unit, and high visibility. And now going into the holiday season, the Grinch Busters as well. Now I just want to, bring a few things up, on the record. For those at home listening, can kind of be informed. So we had a few vehicles that were stolen recently, and this was the easiest vehicle to steal because they were left unlocked with keys inside. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, this is, again, please tell your neighbors, if you're part of a neighborhood chat, share our logo, our, not a logo, but share our flyer, or lock it or lose it. Even. Yeah,
You said these are vehicle burglaries with the keys in them.
that is correct.
Vehicle theft.
And does-
Actually,
and-
took the whole.
So they're stealing the whole car. It's an auto theft because the keys were in the car. Have any of these, I'll call them victims, complainants, given a good reason why they leave the keys in the car? I mean, if it's happening this much, it's some kind of an epidemic. It's like a party and everybody attended it and they decided they're gonna do that. I'm shocked in all these years that we've got this statistic. And
The places that get hit the most with cars being left unlocked are residences or areas that are closed communities.
close to
Closed communities.
closed communities. Oh, so they
So-
don't think they're so safe.
What happens is people have the thought that, no one's gonna come through because they have it's all gated and closed off. And then what happens is then you have the guy that jumps the gate and goes back and opens the car, or the car is unlocked and they open it up. The Grinch Busters detail is up and running. So we have all the guys, running around. A lot of visibility is the key.
Yep.
And the video is gonna show a lot of residential, because now so many people are having their packages sent home to the residents instead of people going out to commercial places. Then there's a lot more that we're worrying about with that.
You mean like
So-
mail order stuff being
Yeah,
dropped
because-
on the
yeah.
doorstep?
Right, the Grinch Buster detail was normally mostly commercial. Now it's mostly half and half. I mean, we're not taking away from the commercial part, but we're giving a lot more time to the residential too. Because now that's the new thing.
Can we do some kind of a Are we open for discussion on this?
No,
Okay.
go ahead.
We need to get the word out, whether we do a story in the Miami Laker, which I think would be faster and less money. Or do a PSA, which again is more money, but this has to get out. Christmas is coming. People coming from out of state. They're not gonna be paying attention, be careless. Even more so than what the actual resident is. People who don't know any better coming into our town because of the holidays. So you're doubling not doubling, but you're increasing the amount of possible victims,
Correct, but
so.
But Nancy, remember, that's in our video. So holiday safety tips, which we're gonna discuss next, has all of what you just said,
Okay,
and we're putting that out in social media, on all platforms.
and hopefully it doesn't go in one eye and out the other, so to speak. For
Hopefully,
the residents, we're gonna have to stand on street corners if we have to with signs, be sure
That's
to
a whole
lock it or
different,
lose it.
that's a whole different crime.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, that's a whole different crime, yes, that's correct. So, right, so
You
now,
know what I'm
Not the
saying?
mess
We're
we
gonna
need.
have to really jump on this because of the holidays coming and out of state people coming and thinking, oh, it's just. It looks like it's safe neighborhood. Oh, they've got a guard gate.
right,
Guard gates are always there.
yeah, so that's great to hear, so then I just wanted to state that for this committee, because we are responsible as committee members. Tell your neighbors, all right, tell your friends, tell your family. Put the keys in the house, all right, keep your cars locked, so nonetheless, that's a great stats. Thank you, sir, very much
Amazing.
for what you do. So now we're on to Mr. Ghani. So the holiday safety tips, all right, so now the video, this is our 7A, our new 7A, right?
Mhm.
So as we all know, this has morphed into be a bigger project than we expected for the holiday safety tips. All right?
That's kind of the big one location, like 2 or 2, that's it.
Yeah. So with that, there is, we do have to make a motion as a committee to evaluate an invoice from Ghani Production here. But I can tell you this much. I'm very, very happy with the product. All right. So Ghani is going to show us a clip. Now, for the record, and we can discuss the invoice after. I just want to concentrate on the clip right now. So this committee knows we discussed some examples, and the examples were, we had 3. The 3 examples from each department, where one of them, and all of the committee members were part of it. Sorry, Louis, you weren't part of it. I know you were recovering from surgery. But we had one example, which is package safety, which we discussed. The other one was Grinch Busters and promoting what they're doing and making sure that we're actively looking for our surroundings and putting our cars, our packages in the right place in our cars. The third example is you're out of town to have a friend come over or schedule a watch order. Those are the 3 from MDSO. The MDFR, we had checking your smoke detectors, fire extinguisher, watering your tree, and checking light strands when you're putting them up to avoid any potential fires. So nonetheless, we had these examples, which you're going to see the beautiful work that Ghani did, and then we had our very own Captain Vincenzio, which is the voice that kind of did all of this, and it just kind of, I know we were talking about, yeah, we had Amador was gonna do it, and then it was like, okay, this is all just one thing, let's just get them all together and go ahead and present it to the committee, the video. You can turn around, hopefully, I know it's not that large, but, I think, what is it, an 18-inch screen, hopefully we can all see it. No pressure, guys. It's not gonna be on the screen, so it's not gonna be there, it's gonna be here.
We had to trim some stuff to make it just a
Yeah.
bit over a minute, but. All right, so far, so we have.
Unlimited pipe control unit will be active
Just
in
turn
our
it up.
neighborhood. But please bring in your packages in a timely manner and track expensive deliveries. Our Grinch Busters will be active in our shopping areas, but please be aware of your surroundings at all times and do not delay entry into your vehicle. Store packages in trunk or where they cannot be seen. Going away on vacation, have friends or family check on your home or schedule a watch order with Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. Please keep in mind, posting on social media while you're away puts your home at risk. Holiday means a lot of good cooking. Please check your smoke alarms and have a fire extinguisher handy at all times. Water your natural tree every day. A dry Christmas tree poses a fire hazard as it can burn very quickly and spread. Carefully inspect both new and old strands, discarding any that have frayed or pinched wires. And when decorating, remember to place your ladder on a stable, level surface. Happy holidays on behalf of the Town of Miami Lakes Public Safety Committee.
That was
This
good.
is gonna be, it's great.
That was good.
You guys are.
So where is this gonna be shown and
It's gonna be shown at the Olympics, huh?
Everywhere.
Big sport.
Going big time.
It's going everywhere.
very much for it.
I had to cut the part where you were being chased by a movie.
Yeah,
But the part where I was doing what?
You were being chased.
yeah, that was the part that I had to wear an extra small from Giancarlo
Yeah,
over there, that
exactly.
sweater, but yeah. That part, there was some
Still
people,
didn't hear which part it was that they were.
there was a
The
part where
one
you.
that I did walking down the
Yeah.
Main Street.
But there was a part where you were walking and I was walking behind you as a dark shadow. Someone's suspicious.
Okay.
You were scared, remember you guys were acting
Yes,
scared.
so that part had to be cut. That's fine, so big deal. The only thing that I was thinking is that I liked a lot, Agani, that I just remembered was that Amador opens up the mailbox and puts the
That's
card
right, that's right.
with the watch order.
That's right.
If we can please add that piece.
Yes, you're
I
right.
think it's important that they put in the mailbox, they came
Yes.
by,
Yes.
you know, and did that.
Right.
So this is open to the floor, guys. Tell me what's up. What do you guys
For
think about
social
it?
media, it's gonna be vertical, obviously. It's gonna be the graphics, gonna be, you know, photograph.
It was awesome.
This was shot like running gun for.
And we came a long way.
They're very,
Yeah,
it's very positive,
absolutely.
happy. It's even though it's you know, like on our part, the crime part, you know, it's something very serious, but I think it's very festive.
And where are we showing this again? The
Everywhere.
website?
Social media, Instagram, YouTube.
Oh, all social media.
Yes, all social.
Yeah,
media
so it's
platforms.
festive. That's why I had to cut that because to go from the happy music to her being chased by a guy, it just didn't flow to
You
me.
know,
And then if I mix the scary with just like so, just
Right.
more positive video.
and the thing with the lights and, you know, fires with you, it was very
Short, sweet,
Theatrical, like-
short, sweet, and to the point.
Yeah, so you all know the process. It's good that you know how this works as a committee. When I put these PSAs together, you know, they have to be approved through Major Gonzalez. In this case, you know, Lieutenant Yola was part of it as well, and it has to go to the fire department as well. And that was our captain, Chief Lupron. You know, so, you know, there is a process that goes in place where we get approval from both departments to do this. Again, they're putting their logo on it, their badges, their uniform, and all that. So what that video has missing is where you see the blue on the top, there's gonna be almost like a holiday safety tips in, you know, let's just call it festive font with our logo, Public Safety Committee. And then when the video ends, you'll have the 25-year anniversary logo that goes at the end. Okay, I don't know, I didn't ask either chief about, or major about putting your logo on it, you know, you know,
Star.
I'm not sure if that's something that, it still has to be approved through the major has to take a look at it before we, you know, it goes live.
Yeah, throw in both of their logos if it still has to be approved, see what they say. It would look nice to have our logo with their logo.
Yeah, we have to have the logos in.
Do you think that's okay, Darwin, or?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm still gonna send it to Chief LeBron.
right, yeah, I don't see that being an issue, because I mean, after all, so the biggest concern, I guess, for lack of a better word with us was it being portrayed as some type of endorsement, which it's not. I mean, it's basically holiday safety tips. So yeah, I don't see that being an issue.
Yeah,
An endorsement for what, like the business?
Just in general, yeah, that, you know, like as in the fire department endorsing something.
right. And that's fine. I mean, look, if worst case scenario, if it's easier, we can not put the logos. So we'll put the logos on it. And then, you know, if something occurs with Chief LeBron, we'll take it off, obviously.
When I did the
Gonzalez as well.
police, I had to use the.
Yeah, 305 Police had the MDSO logo on.
Right.
In fact, that's why it got taken down.
Can I make a
I got to
motion?
figure it out because.
I'd like to make a motion, if I may, to have it taken care of to determine if the logos can go on or not. And then if they get an answer, yes, then just go ahead and do it. We don't have to come back and vote on it again. or
No,
whatever.
yeah,
Just get it done once we get an answer.
I would actually, if you don't mind, just a friendly amendment, I would just say throw everything on there.
Yeah, you don't need.
And then it's something
motion for
happens,
that.
take it off. That is it.
Absolutely,
Yeah, that would.
absolutely,
yeah.
yes. As is,
As this for.
as soon as
We
popsicle.
need the new logo to share.
Yeah, but
I have it,
We don't need a
Yeah.
motion for that. 'cause-
yeah. So,
Well,
so
we-
essentially,
We
so,
have to accept it.
yes, we have to make a motion to accept it.
The video, yeah.
Yeah, so we have to make a motion to accept it. Again, we have the holiday city tips, we have the PSC logo, we have the logos at the end, which is both departments and the Miami Lakes 25th anniversary logo. Okay, so that's a motion by Nancy, I second it. Okay, and all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, all right, so that passes. Now. The invoice that we agreed for Gotti for this video was $350. All right, so he spent a lot more time, because as you saw, there was three different skits. Sorry, 3 skits from each department, all right, so Gotti is gonna be presenting an invoice, so I make a motion to approve the additional invoice for $350.
A second.
Okay, so that's Gotti, all right, that's CA.
Let's hope you guys.
Yeah, actually, the first motion was, okay, so, and all in favor say aye? Aye. Okay, all of that, I'll pass.
That was an extra 350, right?
An extra $350. Any against? No. Okay, all right,
Yes.
so then that's good. You're good, got it. Done.
Walk them out.
Yeah. Sorry again, appreciate your support with this. Okay, guys, we're on to 7A. Citizens Crime Watch at HOAs, Councilman JC Fernandez. So just wanted to give you guys an update about this. We had our quarterly chair meeting. And at our quarterly chair meeting, I talked to the Neighborhood Improvements Committee. And they are technically, one of the responsibilities they have is to have an HOA meeting here. They're currently working on it. All right, so when they work on that meeting and it happens, we will then discuss with, leading to that event, we'll reach out to the Citizens Crime Watch. And figure out, what's the proper thing to do with, presentation to them. You want us to go to your office after?
Thank you.
I was gonna walk there.
Great job.
No, you did a great job. I'm gonna drive here, then text you so I can switch the.
Okay.
Is that okay?
You can leave your bag here if you want.
Okay, right, I'll walk.
Great job.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you, Donnie. Yeah,
I'll be right back.
wonderful.
The
Yeah.
date for the meeting is January 21st. For neighborhood improvement.
Okay, now, is that meeting for all the HOAs or just their meeting?
For the HOAs, they're gonna have Ron McGill speak and a law firm who's sponsoring the event.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Okay. So they already have a lineup for that.
Mhm. So it'd be more in communications with their second one, because I think they have to do it twice a year.
Okay, so in that case, we don't put anything out. We have to just plan with for the future.
Yeah, I would discuss with them what you want.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that's January 21. All right, guys, we gotta make sure that's on our calendars.
All right, so repeat what that
Yeah,
is.
that's
and
in
where's-
there.
I got that.
Yeah.
Ron
Time
McGill's
and where.
Essentially, this is a meeting where all the HOAs show up. And, obviously MDSO will be in attendance. We wanna really just talk to them about, obviously, we know the numbers are very low, so we just got. But we need to find out through them, what are their pain points? Is there something specifically they're having issues with? And maybe we bring something to the table, like, maybe we do some research on the Citizens Crime Watch website. And see what, Joe can bring to the table, to help them out, deter even more crime. Right? So that's January 21st. There's no motion there. That's just an informative line item. Okay, now the next one that we need to talk about is the car fob safety and the carbon monoxide safety. So this is for the key fob, the RFID patches. We agreed last time for an invoice for them of, I want to say we agreed to $320.50. Now, that $320.50, that invoice went slightly up. All right, so we have to make sure that we, as a committee, approve that slight increase. So I'm actually opening up the invoice as we speak.
What's the difference?
The difference is very, very minimal. Okay, imagine before, it was $3.20 with 50 cents. All right, now it's $3.45 with 50 cents. So the difference of $25.50.
Repeat the 345, you said?
$3.45, 50.
So
Okay,
it's
so,
$25 dollars and 50 cents now,
$25.
right, so I just,
increase.
correct, so what we have to make a motion for is just to increase the invoice. Okay, increase to $345.50.
I
Okay,
make a motion, if I may,
sure,
get it short. That we increase the invoice amount to the corrected amount of $345.50.
Okay, perfect, I second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, any against? No, motion passes. Okay, tomorrow, any of you that are available, Zonta Club will be having their human trafficking, seminar here with a lot of individuals that are coming in from the state, attorney's office and, I want to say Miami-Dade Sheriff's Office. Strongly recommend, or encourage anyone to attend. I will be here, but I won't be in that meeting, at least when it starts, because I'll be part of the 25th anniversary committee meeting. So just wanted to let you all know to,
I can probably make it. Just tell me time, location, and
yes.
in the big room that.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the town chambers, is that correct, Isabella?
Yes, I believe so.
Perfect, town
It's a
chambers.
human trafficking thing that Zont is putting on.
What time is it? It is at
5:30?
6 p.m. Yeah, so it's at 6 p.m. So anybody that wants to attend. All right, I'm gonna share right now to our chat.
Sure.
That's easy, yeah. So I just shared to our chat. Okay, for this Saturday, Isabella, do we need, I'm assuming public safety, do we need, 25th anniversary, do we need assistance, from us for this Saturday?
The committee meets tomorrow, so I'm not sure where we're at with volunteers, but if you all want to attend just to show support for the 25th anniversary event. I don't think we will need many volunteers for this one. But if you all
Okay.
want to attend, it's open, so.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'll go ahead now and just send it to everybody, so you have it with you. And that's this Saturday. It's really a wonderful celebration for our town, 25 years since incorporation. I'm actually actively involved in this committee. Something that's really cool that is going on is that I'm working on a documentary. So I've been speaking to a lot of different prior mayors, commissioners, and it's gonna be very exciting.
That's
Yes.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and also too, we were able to get a commercial petting zoo. So we're gonna have full-size cows here. Bring us back to the original Miami Lake, so that should be a lot of fun. And you're gonna have food trucks, a beer, fellas will be there with the alcohol. So Kimberly Fellas is gonna be there, so I encourage everyone to attend.
Are there gonna be any booths or anything, like people setting up, like maybe we wanna do ours, like we.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you want us to wear our shirts and represent the
The committee,
committee?
yes,
Or do you want us to
it's a
just?
town event, so according to our rules, you can wear committee clothes, yes.
Okay, but is there anything specific that we, as public safety committee,
I-
are being asked to do or can do? But if we wear our shirts, at least for little children, they can pull on our pockets and tell me I'm lost.
You can wear a shirt. If you're asking about a table, I would have to bring that up at the meeting tomorrow, yeah.
Well.
Cause I don't know if you want to share any. But I recommend wearing
If
your
you can't
shirts.
reach
I'll be
Carlos,
wearing
call
mine.
me, I'm at home. You have my number.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'll coordinate with him, but I've also got your permission to,
No, yeah,
get something moving along,
no,
like a
wonderful.
table
No,
or
no, no,
the,
yeah, listen,
With the
the-
banner.
do we have an actual
yes.
tablecloth
Yes.
with
At my
a
house.
print on it? It's at your house.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so if I do anything, whatever, then you just make sure you bring
I'll-
that.
Yeah, I'll be there from early, because I'm helping with the event, so. I'll
Same.
be-
What time's it at officially, like four to what?
8.
4 to 8.
Yeah.
4 to 8.
Yeah.
Which
Uh,
day now?
Saturday.
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 6 p.m. Okay, did anybody have an opportunity to visit the logo, the PSC logo? Any design ideas or anything? I know Johnny, unfortunately, is not here, but I know that Johnny, so I guess no one did. Yeah, I sent that idea to the communications
Yeah,
department, but you guys are super.
They're working on it.
Yeah.
Didn't I comment on it? If you sent it in the phone, didn't I comment on it and say that I liked it or whatever?
No,
You got you didn't even get a comment from me?
no, I haven't sent it yet because I sent it to the communications, so I
We're
have
still
an
working
idea.
on it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an idea with the 5 stars from the sheriff's logo and with the fire department kind of in the background and some ideas, so that's, we'll hopefully, we'll have that by next week, because they've been very busy. Okay, next item, very important, budget allocation. Okay. So the one thing is, I will say, I remember Manager Peterman telling me, like, it's okay for these accounts to go negative.
Mhm.
He was very specific about that when I had that request for the carryover. So I need to make sure that. So right now, this sheet that I'm looking at is as of 11/24.
Yes, and then I was working with finance last week about where you would be with the carry forward funds, that won't be reflected until around April in your account.
Okay.
11/24 or 11/26?
I have there 11/24.
Oh, cause she would,
This
Your house,
was
11, okay.
24, this one, yeah.
Is it on this one too?
this is the one we're talking about.
This one.
I was looking at this
We were,
one.
yeah, working on.
Okay, so now, what's important is, so we have a few things going on here. So when it comes to I guess what I should be looking at is we have a budget of $2,200. Then we have actuals. Now, when you say actuals here, I guess this is what I'm confused by. How is this 64, 62, 59 for actuals?
It's the money that was spent in Aware. So the -6, that's the money that was spent because of the car show. So, all of the car show expenses are gonna be reclassed from Aware to event because originally your event line item wasn't made before the car show expenses started happening. So all of the Aware items for the car show will now be going to event. It'll be reclassified.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I just, it's funny because these numbers to me, they seem a little, they seem off. They don't seem accurate because I remember we raised $10,800 for the car show and I only see 7264 here. Unless there was something removed from here. And the expenses, I know were a little higher too, I think. So I'm not really sure. Maybe I'll have to get like a detail from the finance department. To see, like, to drill down more on this, because that just seems, it doesn't seem, to me, it seems incorrect. So I'll definitely have to, take a look at this, to get some more clarification on it. Because, yeah, it doesn't seem right to me. Now,
There's 2,400 in deferred revenue. I'm not sure if that's what you're. If you go to this sheet right here, so what we have in contributions and donations is 9,664.
what's the revenue?
Deferred revenue, hasn't been put into the bucket yet. It's, things like from PayPal and things that haven't been kind of,
Oh,
I don't have like.
so
the
things that have not
language,
been reconciled.
Like Square, all
Okay.
those, yeah.
All right, so that's where the 7264 comes from, and then the 2,400.
So it's like.
Contributions, donations are like the checks, like things like that,
Yeah, so it's pending.
So that's
it's
pending.
yeah, this is all pending. This is like kind of the sheet we try to put together since you won't see this reflected for quite a while into the budget.
Right. But now for some odd reason, this imagine I'm still short in what I have, and we'll have to possibly, maybe after this meeting, I'll send you like, hey, look, this is what I have.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm short by $1,100.
okay,
Yeah, on there, so I don't know where, I know there's a lot of reconciliation going on, and maybe that's what it is. So I won't concentrate on, I won't spend time too much on this, for, the committee.
Could it be education materials? It's kind of like the closest number.
No, because it would actually be as a negative number, because it's actually contributions, that were coming in. But okay, so now essentially what you're saying is that, I guess what you were saying in your email to me is that we need to reallocate certain things
The main one that's missing right now is just award for the plaque. There was no money in that line item right now. So if there's gonna be any more awards for next year, you can just do one motion now to get it over with. If you wanna reallocate, I recommend the 9/11 bucket, since you're not gonna be using that for quite a while. If you wanna bring over the 300 you have in there now, the 200, or if you just wanna do the 100 to pay for the plaque.
Well, you see, that's where the Public Safety Committee, this account, or the one that starts with a T. What, I thought I had two event line items. I thought we had, the one, like the last two, I guess I can't read it because it's cut off, but what are those last two rows?
On the report
Yeah, so I'm looking at the budget.
and PS 9/11.
Okay, so the PS, so that's the 9/11 event.
9/11, then you have event, aware, and then contributions and
Oh.
donations are the items reflected in the report.
Got it,
Because
so
the
that-
carryover funds, carry forward funds have not. That doesn't happen until spring.
Okay, got it. So then. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Thank
You guys, see you.
Thank you.
Take care, have a good night.
Okay, so then in that case, then what you're telling me is that. What's not showing up here is the line item for awards. It is totally collapsed.
Right, there was no money left in the last fiscal year. There was no money put into it this fiscal year, so there's no money in award at all.
Okay, hold on a second. I wanna make sure, guys, that I have the exact line. That way it's easier for finance for this motion. That I go to last year and I look at the exact budget. I should be able to see there what that line item is. Okay, so there's something called awards plaques.
Yes,
That's not on this sheet.
right, because there's no money.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. So let's go ahead then for awards plaques. Let's move to that. Awards plaques at 375. Okay,
Out of what line item?
so we're gonna take it out of. Well, hold on a second. Let me wait for a second, because here. Okay. I think I got it. So the revised budget, just to keep it a little easier, guys, to follow, let's look at the revised budget column. From there, we're gonna move $300 from the 9/11. No, the 9/11 should have at least $300, because we need that money. So let's move it out of
You'll
the,
be getting carried forward funds from 9/11 from last fiscal year, because you didn't use quite a lot in that line item too, so if you want to keep that in mind.
okay, got it.
Yeah.
So then,
So if you move the 300 now, you will eventually get it back from the carry forward. funds.
got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's do this to keep it simple. Let's go ahead. I wanna say we spent about 150, 200, 300. Okay, so let's move $300 to the awards. All right, I'm gonna give you, to be very simple for this motion. So the finance has, we're gonna move it to awards/plaques
From where? The
from
300
9/11.
9/11.
Yeah, awards/plaques, okay, because we have an invoice that we have to pay Vita Customs for a Major Gonzo, so that's where the $100 is gonna come out. Okay, then we're gonna have for now, we have now, just to make sure, Isabella, when it comes to community awareness, that's where our PSA is gonna come out of, that's where our pouches are gonna come out of.
Pouches would be educational materials, EdMat,
Okay, so that's,
which you'll have carry forward amounts in EdMat, so there'll be money in that account.
all right, so let's just make sure here. All right, so now let's get into EdMat.
So EdMat, you'll have 1,170. So although it doesn't seem like you have any money in it, it'll be in the carry forward
Right,
funds. So add that 1,170, it'll be the what was it, 345.50 for the pouches.
okay, so you're saying I don't have to make a motion for that, because it'll go negative?
Exactly, until the
Got it.
carry forward is
All
reflected.
right,
in the
so
budget.
I won't mess with that then.
So there will eventually be, the main thing was with award because there was no money coming in at all and there was no money in the bucket, but with EdMat, you do have money coming in.
Okay, and then, so then I don't have to do anything with Aware either, because that's where, the PSA will come out of.
Right.
Okay.
So, again, all car show expenses will be reclassed into event. So Aware, you'll have that carry forward amount of 1,275.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so in other words, the only motion you needed was for award plaques.
Exactly.
Okay,
Who's gonna second your motion?
Repeat the motion, please.
the motion is we're gonna take out of the 9/11 $300. And we're gonna move that to, oh, hold on a second.
Awards and plaques.
Why would I take it out of 9/11? Let's just take it out of, events. Yeah, I wouldn't take it out of 9/11. Leave $300 there. Let's take it out of the event.
Events.
Events.
All right, take it out of events. So we're gonna take out of the event $300. Okay, so the motion is gonna read that you're moving $300 from event to awards plaques.
Yes, and I'll second it.
CA and JP. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any against? None, the motion passes. Okay, so then that means that takes care of that one allocation that was needed. But yeah, well, definitely, I need to work with you, Isabel, on these numbers. Now, just to make sure, because the next agenda item is about the funds raised. They're still being reconciled?
What do you mean by fundraise? You mean like the contributions and donations?
Right.
Yeah, that's what the amount I have for you right now, is the 9,660.
All
Yeah,
right, so we have to wait. I guess, do we have like a timeline? Maybe they're gonna be reconciled maybe this month or?
I'm not sure. I can check with who's gonna be working on deferred revenue. The budget officer is the one who does contributions and donations, and I'm not sure that it'll be done this year. But if you have like an easy enough report, I can show it to them to see
Okay,
if there's anything that isn't reflected on the sheet I have for you. That
Yeah.
might be what you're missing.
right.
Yeah.
Well, again, yeah, I think that's very critical. That way we can, because like for right now, we have those two funds, those two, we want to make those charitable contributions, but it's
Mhm.
kind of hard to make charitable contributions, but I don't know the final number.
Right.
So that's kind of where I'm at. I want to just make sure that, we're doing our part because we said that we were going to do that. And, right now it's just showing a much lower probability, than what I expected. So I guess committee, if you don't mind, we're gonna have to defer this until that reconciles. Unfortunately,
Yeah, no choice.
so,
Either way, council will need to approve because it didn't get a verbal motion when you guys went before council to report that you're gonna, fundraise for police and fires.
well, technically we did.
Yes, but I mean, I don't know if they made, when I went back on the minutes, they didn't, I don't think approved it like verbally,
Okay,
like that you're gonna be donating portion of the proceeds. I mean, I can go back, but.
yeah, we most certainly approved us doing that. They did.
They said it? Okay.
Yeah, they
Okay.
did. The thing is that what was kind of shaky was the amount. Because we
Yeah.
had, that was really contingent on like how much money we're gonna raise.
Right, right.
How much is this gonna cost? So yes,
Yeah.
it's kind of halfway, right?
Right.
Approved, but there was a number there.
So I guess just for the record, whenever that amount's finalized, just to get official.
Okay,
Approval. Yeah.
Are they gonna want specific numbers every year when we do this? I mean, because we don't know.
well,
You wanna leave it open.
quite frankly, listen, we're not the only people doing this. All right, you have other committees that are doing this. The mayor's gala raises funds. And they pay to charitable causes. I want to say, are you part of, the Fall Fling event? Is that your committee?
Mental Health Fall
Yeah.
Festival?
Yes.
No, I'm, Mayor's Gala goes to Special Needs Advisory Board, which is my
Right.
committee, but I'm not involved with the Fall Festival.
Okay, the Fall Festival, gentlemen and ladies, that also has a charitable transaction that happens. We're not the only ones doing this. All right, so sometimes I question the standards that the public safety committee is being held to when others are doing this on a continuous basis.
It's a very touchy situation because of, I think, the concern for where's the money going, bribes, and it's more a stupid thing that's on our shoulders that the public sees, where's my money going? Oh, the police, they do this, they do that, they get special stuff. It's the attitude of the public and how we have to present ourselves. And be even, believe me, I've been doing this for 25 years. It's just an attitude that we have to learn to
But no one's talking about,
avoid.
no one's talking about any of that. Well, I think what we're talking about here is we have an event that we put together where we raise funds. We raised funds. This is not taxpayer dollars. This is money we raised. Again, money we raised. That we as a committee, and we reported to the council, that we were going to donate. 2 charitable donations. So
Can't hold you to a specific.
that has been the conversation for 1 year plus. With the representative.
But they can't hold you to a specific number because we don't know what's gonna come in.
Well, and that's why we need a reconciliation now.
So it should be open. If we do this, we're gonna do this every year, they should just leave it open.
Right. Okay, so that takes care of that. We're waiting on standby for reconciliation. All right, so the 2026 initiatives, we had our chairs meeting recently, committee, and I was approached by actually someone that was a sponsor for the car show, that they would like to donate services for Earth Day to have folks bring their very delicate documents and shred them. You know, as part of service. So part of our chairs meeting, we really try to integrate different committees. So the Neighborhood Improvement Committee, again, now another initiative to partner up in 2026 to do this. So this will be another event. Get people out, you know, and get different things for Earth Day and including that service, right? So that just wanted to bring that to the committee's attention. I do think that at this point, we should possibly, December's a very hectic month. I don't think we should meet again, for this year. I think we should meet next year. So I think that, I'm not sure, like right now, what are we scheduled for? The end of this January?
27,
Yeah, just got,
Next week.
right.
the last Tuesday of the month.
Right. So we have, I don't know if we want to meet sooner, but you know, I think what's important, you know, and obviously this meeting has been going very quickly. Does anybody, I know that we have obviously the cards for heroes is the top of the list, things that we're doing for 2026. You know, any ideas like holiday say this is gonna be great for our community to really spread that out and, you know, bring some light to our guys, you know, and gals and MDSO and MDFR. But you know, we also have the open house. I know there was some conversations about the open house at Station 64 when we want to do that. You know, that's something that has to be talked about way ahead of time, right? Before we do it. So if that's something that we want to do in the first quarter of the year, we have to talk about it sooner than later. Right? So if we want to maybe meet a little sooner in January to talk about that, we can. Instead of waiting till the end of January, maybe we meet the first or second week of January. You know,
So if we're assuming we're gonna do the open house sometime in March. If you think of January 27th, that's already pretty much that whole month is lost.
well, no, yeah, we would have to meet, you know, technically,
I'm okay with mid-month.
yeah, or we do it February. You know, if we want to do better said, February for the open house. I don't know if we want to start talking, you know, already to the guys in 64 to see maybe January's too close. You know, we're in December. Maybe we do it in February. You know, but it's definitely something we gotta talk about sooner than later. Because last time it took us how much time to get approved?
At least 2 months.
So are we tending to be
Why not March?
hot?
What's
So it's getting hot already, man. You know, I mean, we get lucky. Sometimes the first couple of weeks of March is wonderful. Not hot at all, you know, but you know, we can sure, we can do that.
But if we're gonna make these yearly events, why is it hard again to get approval if they should know it's coming? I mean, I know you have to.
No, yeah. The biggest thing is that we're changing from what we did last time. That's what we did in August. It was too hot. So now we're just saying, hey guys, look, we're gonna move it closer to the beginning of the year because of the weather. They have to plan because they're offline for practically the whole day. Because you have cleanup involved too. You know, and this time it's not called coffee at 60. This time it's an open house.
Yeah.
We're staying away from the coffee thing because it just doesn't make sense. You know, this is an open house. That's what it is. People be like, oh, I get it now. It's an open house. It's just more welcome, I think, to the community. You know? So,
I mean, how do we feel? So if we're doing stuff on a quarterly basis, meaning what, every 3 months, right?
I mean, right now, we're doing so much. I'm
About
not,
every 4 months. And basically that'll put us at 3 events annually. The biggest.
oh, I
one
see what you're
being-
saying, to
the
do the
big-
events in
The
total.
biggest one being obviously the kind of the Cars for Hero, that'll be sort of the
No,
last
that's the
quarter of
big
the
one.
year. And that's like our biggest, and I think that's not too overwhelming. How do you
Yeah.
guys feel about that? Like instead of every 3 months, every 4 months,
Yeah, we could.
3
yeah.
events a year.
It really
For-
depends
you
on, exactly, well, to your point, it all depends where it falls, because like, for example, then we have Law Enforcement Awareness Month, which we're involved in that.
Right.
You know, we have the chamber, we have, you know, the coffee over cop that month.
But those we could piggyback off of these guys. Those are easy ones.
Yeah, those are
That's-
easy ones,
that's-
but it's still an event.
Right, but most of the legwork is already done as opposed to us
Absolutely. It's just a
initially,
location.
you know, obviously the open house, that's ours, obviously the Cars for Heroes, you know. So I think every 4 months is not bad and it's reasonable. It's
Yeah.
nothing overwhelming. It's within, I think, I mean, you should be able to get stuff approved.
So let me ask you a question. Is there a way that you can ask, you know, LeBron, like, hey, how does February and March look? That way we
Okay,
can have two options and then we can
Okay.
meet in January and make a decision.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yeah, that way we can just kind of figure it out, you
Right,
know,
okay.
because remember, the problem with March is you have spring break. If you're doing it on spring break, they're not gonna be here. No one's gonna be here. Okay. So that's something that we have to consider as well, because Cars for Heroes was technically October 13th. We had, November, December, and January. That's 3 months right there, technically. You know, so I guess just, you know, let us know what LeBron says. Talk to him and then we meet in January. And then maybe we just need to push up our meeting a little bit, you know, so that we have enough time. You know, so right now we're looking at January, we were supposed to meet the 27th. The 13th, is that when the next council meeting is?
No, the 20th according to this.
Okay,
Yeah, the 20th is the council meeting.
all right. So you guys are okay with the 13th? Maybe a little sooner?
January.
But that's a Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Let's double check.
6:30 council chambers. I don't know if they're live streaming. That's like there's no description right now on the calendar. I can check on the 13th for you though, when you talk to the town.
I'm saying of January.
Right, worst case scenario, what we can do,
Maybe
guys,
an alternative date.
I mean, how do you guys feel? Just kind of every like 4 months? I think that's.
I
that's
think, you know,
reasonable.
me more than anything, what I think to myself is it has to make sense. So me, it has to make sense, like, so, okay, we're doing this. It's cooler now, let's do it. I'm not so much stuck on the 3 or 4 months, I'm just like, does it make sense? Yes, absolutely. Because I don't want, the other thing I don't want to do is I don't want to be too close to law enforcement programs. I don't want to be too close to that. You know, so I think February, March makes 100% sense.
Okay,
The summer, we're technically off. Unless, I mean, if we had a community pool, we can talk about doing another event for swimming, right? We don't have a community pool. So,
yeah,
You know,
but that's,
this would be-
that shouldn't be, the open house should not be that.
yeah,
I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna, maybe a month and a half if that to plan, if that.
you know,
Basically do the same thing we did, you know, possibly, obviously, we're gonna have to draw some funds from our budget to.
absolutely. We
You know,
have
as
to.
far as like what we did, you know, hot dogs, stuff like that.
We should, and we should be, funding that. The public safety committee should be funding
And
that.
it was,
And it shouldn't be the fire department,
Right.
you know, individuals as private citizens doing that, no. You know, so yeah, we should do that. And then, but again, I think that last year, there was so much going on.
Mhm.
I mean, you gotta think about everything that was going on leading to the car show, really, I mean, I was running around like a chicken with head cut off, you know, it was too much. So it makes sense that we gotta give ourselves a lot of leeway for the
right,
car show.
correct.
I mean, at least,
Car show is at least 3 months. And you're cutting it
I
close.
think we are,
And that's
I'm gonna say
usually-
6 months.
you know, so there's a lot going on.
If we're still thinking of keeping it the same month, we should, yeah, I'm gonna say probably
There's some
March,
debate about that,
April, start already looking into.
yeah. There's some debate about that, you know, November is not a, is a
Especially-
good month too. for the
Remember I
car.
said there's, you know, how you wanna, you know, I ride, there's motorcycles now that you got, you know, motorcycle clubs that wanna be part of it, so. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna grow,
Yeah. So,
right, rightfully so, it should.
no, it should, it's a wonderful cause, and we have to look at the pig roast, people are really excited about it. A lot of people were talking about the pig roast, You know, they're excited about the next one. EBA is super excited about the next one too, so. Yeah, we're excited. So now, you wanted an alternative date?
Just in case the 13th won't work.
Do we wanna do, I mean, I know no one likes to meet on a Monday, but do you wanna do Monday just in case, the 12th?
That's fine. Yeah.
It's, yeah,
All right,
Let's
let's go
go for
12 or 13. Listen, worst case scenario, guys, I mean, the planning and zoning meetings, are they usually an hour?
If it is the planning and zoning meeting, it's 2 hours right now on the calendar. So
Wow,
that's what I want to check, since there's no
It's like
description yet.
something, some time of year.
yeah,
I think it might be, and I think in the past they haven't wanted us. to
let's
double
just do the 13th because we know it's free.
The 12th is the free one, the 13th.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the 12th.
and how does the 14 look?
14th, there's elderly and cultural affairs.
Yeah, so you can't do that. All right, so the 12th it is.
The 12th? Okay.
Let's just do 12 and 13. Well, hold on a second. Planning and zoning, when they say it's gonna happen, right?
I believe so, but I can give you an answer tomorrow.
All right,
You
let's do
check with
12 and
the
13.
How
clerk.
about the
Yeah.
14th? What's on?
There's
No.
2 committee meetings.
No, I-
on
okay,
the
okay,
RP,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
I was
do
just
12.
saying to maybe get away from the Monday. but-
Yeah, let's do 12 and 13 based on her. We're both, look, the committee members are available. So let's just do 12 and 13, 12 or 13. And then we'll go from there, okay?
Yeah, I'll let you guys know tomorrow.
Thank you.
And this is for what,
Our meeting.
Our meeting,
our meeting?
So there's no meeting on the,
December, when I meet.
No,
the
December.
27th. You want to cancel that one and just push it earlier?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am. Yep. So we're saying 112 or 13. It looks like it's gonna be 112. But we'll do 112 or 113. And then again, this will give us like the reason why this is happening is for the fire department. That's why we're doing it earlier, so we can kind of have a conversation about this. The next council meeting is 120. And then the homework that we have right now for the next meeting is just to PSC logo. Hopefully we'll have that for next meeting. I need to talk about budget with Isabella. And other than that, does anybody else have any commentary? Nope. Okay, we adjourn at 8:01. I think that's a record for us. Thank you, everybody.
Have a great Christmas and Happy New Year. everybody.
Likewise.
Be safe.
I think you have to make a motion,
Yeah.
so I'm 7B, and who's seconding
I'll
it?
second.
Mr. Lou, who's?
I'll
Oh, JP. All right, all in favor, say aye.
Uh,
Aye, there you go.
Good year.